Al Roker, the beloved face of American mornings for decades, has always been known for his warm smile, quick wit, and unshakable optimism. Millions have woken up to his cheerful energy on the Today Show, never imagining the quiet struggles that might be hiding behind that familiar grin. But recently, Al shocked fans and friends alike when he opened up during a deeply personal interview, one that peeled back the layers of fame and revealed the vulnerable truth about his marriage to award-winning journalist Deborah Roberts. For more than 2 decades, Al and Deborah have been admired as one of the most inspiring couples in television. 2 powerful voices, each with their own distinct careers, passions, and successes, yet somehow perfectly balanced by love, humor, and deep respect. But according to Al's own words, things weren't always as effortless as they appeared. In a rare moment of candor, Al admitted that there were times when he feared he was losing not just his sense of peace, but the very foundation of his marriage. Sources close to the couple say the tension began quietly, small moments of distance brought on by years of demanding careers. Deborah's work with ABC News kept her constantly on the move, covering global events and spending long stretches away from home. Meanwhile, Al's unpredictable schedule at NBC and his health battles left him feeling drained, both physically and emotionally. Al revealed that there came a time when the two were living parallel lives, close in heart but often apart in practice. There were days, he admitted, when I would wake up before sunrise for the Today Show, come home exhausted, and realize Deborah was on the other side of the world. We were always in motion, but rarely together. For many couples, especially those in the public eye, fame can be both a blessing and a quiet thief, stealing the moments that matter most. Al confessed that he reached an emotional breaking point during his well-documented health crisis a few years ago. The hospital stays, surgeries, and long recovery periods forced him to slow down for the first time in his career. And in that stillness, he began to see things differently. He softly said, "I realized that I had spent so much of my life chasing the next broadcast, the next story, the next achievement, but I hadn't been chasing what really mattered, us." Deborah, by his side through every test and hospital visit, became his greatest source of strength. Those difficult months reminded them both of what they nearly lost, not just health, but connection. According to Deborah, that period of hardship rekindled something powerful between them. In an emotional interview of her own, she said, "When you watch the person you love fight for his life, everything else fades away. You realize what truly matters: love, laughter, family, faith. That's the real story." The couple's bond deepened through gratitude. Al began prioritizing moments over milestones. More dinners at home, more quiet evenings without screens, more conversations that didn't have to fit between work calls. In what fans are calling one of the most touching moments of his career, Al admitted that for the first time in decades, he allowed himself to simply be. He reflected, "I learned that love isn't about grand gestures, it's about showing up, even when you're tired, even when it's hard, especially when it's hard." Those close to the couple say that Deborah's strength and patience played a huge role in helping Al through his lowest moments. She became, in his own words, the calm in the storm. Their renewed closeness was evident to viewers. Fans began noticing subtle changes: the way Al spoke about Deborah with a softness in his voice, the way she looked at him during interviews, the genuine warmth that radiated between them. They were no longer just television personalities, they were a couple who had faced life's toughest challenges and come out stronger, hand in hand. Since then, Al and Deborah have made intentional changes to their lives. They've become vocal advocates for health awareness, mental well-being, and the importance of family time. They share glimpses of their life together on social media, cooking, laughing, celebrating milestones, and each moment feels filled with gratitude. In one particularly moving segment on the Today Show, Al said, "Deborah saved my life in more ways than one. She reminded me that love isn't something you achieve, it's something you nurture every single day. Those words resonated deeply with fans, especially older viewers who followed their journey for decades. Many saw reflections of their own marriages, the quiet sacrifices, the long years of partnership, the rediscovery of love after hardship. Today, Al Roker and Deborah Roberts stand as an example of resilience, commitment, and grace. Their story reminds us that even the strongest relationships can be tested, but that true love doesn't crumble under pressure. It bends, it grows, and in time, it heals. For a generation that's watched Al bring light to countless mornings, seeing him so open, so human, and so deeply grateful has been profoundly moving. As their story continues, one thing remains clear. Fame fades, careers evolve, but love, the kind that's built through storms and second chances, endures. So what do you think of Al Roker's emotional confession? Do you believe love becomes stronger after struggle, or does hardship reveal who we truly are? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Because stories like this remind us all, behind every bright smile, there's a story of courage, forgiveness, and the quiet beauty of lasting love.